Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah, and in today's video we are doing a Halloween showcase as well as some really fun fall decorating that I did outside. So if this is something you are interested in watching, just keep. All right, so in today's video I'm going to be showcasing how I decorated for Halloween, and then I'm also going to do a decorate with me for my exterior. I'm gonna take you guys onto my patio where I decorated, and then I'm also going to take you guys to the front of my home where I decorated my front entryway. So I was really excited with how everything turned out. The Halloween portion is just going to be a showcase. I'm not going to do a decorate with me. I did only decorate 2 areas of my home for Halloween, utilizing everything from last year, but we keep it pretty minimal for Halloween. I do more of a tasteful Halloween decor instead of like really gory, just because I do have little kids. So I'm going to show you guys that because I had some people that were interested in seeing how I decorated for Halloween. And then, like I said, I'm going to showcase how I decorated for fall time for my exterior. I'm really excited to share how it is that I decorated my space, but hopefully you guys enjoy. If I can link things, they'll be down below in the description box. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Welcome to my outside patio. We are going to clean this up as we are getting ready for an event. So you guys are going to help me clean up. I went and purchased a lot of pumpkins. These are all from Trader Joe's. If you do have a Trader Joe's near you, they have the best prices. They are $8.99 for the Cinderella and Fantasy pumpkins, and then $4.99 for the standard jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. So I bought a bunch of pumpkins, a couple different sizes in there, and then I have a variety of marigolds and mums. So we're gonna place those around and make this really fall. So help me get ready for the party. So when we're not using our outdoor space, we typically have things covered most of the time just because we're trying to protect it from the elements. So things do get dirty out here, so you guys are gonna help me get this all cleaned up. I have to vacuum the rug, blow things off, and then clean off some of the surfaces. So we're just gonna do that, and then we will start decorating for fall time with all of my pumpkins and florals. Starting with my outdoor lanterns, these are from Target. I got them in 3 different sizes, and then I have those LED outdoor candles from Home Depot. Now, typically when I decorate stuff like this, I think more the merrier. The more that you can add, the more visually interesting it's gonna be, and it's definitely going to have more of that wow factor versus just doing a handful of items. So I have a mixture of different mums in different colors. Then I'm also incorporating a lot of these pumpkins in different colors. This is the first year that I've actually incorporated like the standard jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Usually I just do the fantasy pumpkins, but I thought it would be really fun to just have a variety and mix it all together for a really beautiful, interesting look. Now on the left-hand side, it needed some height, so I just took a terracotta pot, flipped it upside down to give this marigold some height. That way, like anything in decor, you have different variations, different sizes, different levels of height. And then again, we're just gonna be repeating the same process that we did on the other side, bringing in multiple different pumpkins of different colors for a really beautiful variation here on the other side of my patio. Now, with so much going on both sides of the patio furniture, I wanted to keep our coffee table fairly minimal. So I have this really beautiful onyx bowl that I picked up from Wayfair last year, and then I'm just lining it with a Spanish moss. And then I'm just gonna bring in some of the little tiny jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. I did end up adding white ones for variation to this bowl, but again, just trying to keep the coffee table simple because I do also want it to be functional for my guests. And then to the right of that, I'm just adding in these fluted glass candle holders that I picked up from Amazon last year. We're then gonna just kind of accessorize. I brought my little vintage stool there, so that way if someone wants to set a drink down, they have it there to the right of them. And then I'm just gonna be opening up my umbrella and adding a throw blanket for, again, a little bit of extra decor and comfort. All right, we are shifting gears to the front of my house, and I did yet another Trader Joe's run for more pumpkins. I went to 4 different locations, almost selling every single location out. I took this year very seriously, like I said, and I feel like when it comes to pumpkins, you cannot have enough of them. They make such an impact when they are in large quantities. So I picked up more pumpkins, and then I went to Home Depot and picked up a variety of different plants here. So I did a mixture of both marigold, olive bush, lavender, and a variety of oriental cabbage in purple and green colors for a little bit of variation, and it's not very traditional. So bringing in the bright color through the marigolds, but you're gonna get that color through the pumpkins alone. So this just adds a little bit of depth to my staircase, and we really loaded this up. I am so excited with how this turned out. You guys will have to let me know down below in the comments what you think of my final fall entryway style. So we did end up adding a few Halloween decorations, like our spiders that are climbing on our house. We have the 13-foot Jack and Zero there in the front. And then I did a really easy DIY. So these are just jack-o'-lantern trick-or-treat buckets. You guys will see I did a reel on this from Walmart. They were $1.97. I then picked up some puck lighting from Amazon. These are remote control. You can put them on a timer. I just set them in and then stagger them within our trees in the front. And it is so cute at night. I absolutely love how this turned out for Halloween. Now heading to the front, I am so excited with how this came out. I did a beautiful garland that wraps the mirror, draping down off of the console. I took advantage of my candles that I purchased from Amazon last year, and then incorporated a couple things. I have that witch poster that I got from Etsy. The little primitive witch hat is also from Etsy. I found these moth decals from Etsy as well that I placed kind of flying up the mirror. Again, I wanted this to be Halloween inspired, but nothing that's too creepy or nothing that's too gory. Just, again, I have little girls, and so I just didn't want it to be too much. And I really love how this turned out. I think I executed Halloween in a really cool way, and I just love how this turned out. Shifting gears over to my living room space, we did very minimal Halloween. I think it's just enough Halloween, but you can still enjoy the essence of it. We have the McGee & Co. Witches hats. These eyeballs are from Grandin Road. I just put those in a vintage dough bowl with some Spanish moss and thistle balls. I have my candle holders from McGee & Co. These stems are a floral and Michael's intertwined. And then I just incorporated more of those ribbed candle holders from Amazon next to my fireplace with a little crow on there. So I definitely think it exudes Halloween, but it's very simple, very minimal, and I just really think that this is fun for the holiday season. All right, you guys, and that is it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this Halloween / exterior fall decorate with me. I'm sure so many creators are already gearing up for holiday or sharing holiday items. I'm not quite there, I'm getting there. I'm just kind of trying to be present because I love fall time, and I honestly just picked up my pumpkins, so I am enjoying them as best that I can. But we will obviously be anticipating some holiday content coming your way. But until the next video, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and we will see you guys soon. Peace.